And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. And it's even up. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
At the belt and fires. Suzuki makes the catch. And there's one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The pitch. Strike two. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to center, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Gausman maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 2-1. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. On the money. Nice play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Austin Riley. Swings through that one. 0-1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. Back now in Toronto. Top of the 2nd. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And here it comes. Now a check swing, but he held up. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Tatis makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss as he was late. And that's just foul.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that misses off the outside edge.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away.
Tatis throws to second, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. First offering misses the mark. Back there. And out of here. Travis d'Arnaud hits 1 out. And they add on. It's 3-1. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Makes the catch. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Manny Machado. The wind of the pitch.
Machado.
Swing and a foul straight back. Pretty great year Manny Machado had in 2022. He was the guy that really carried the Padres to the National League Championship Series. Ultimately finished as the runner-up to the National League MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. That one ripped left field. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. And they close the gap. It's 3-2. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball.
And one thing I love about the defensive side of Manny Machado's game is that he makes hard plays look really easy. Just the same sort of pace about him over there on the hot corner. And tell you what, he's in the top 3 or 4 third basemen in all of baseball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next for Toronto, James Outman. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Outman at first, one gone. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. The pitch. Runner on the go. Center field. Siri in position. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Tries to get back and save. So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Waste no time there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is downstairs. Check out these numbers. In 2019, he was the American League Rookie of the Year and established a... And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
All over that one right there. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Vladdy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
In that 2019 season, became the first Astro to hit a home run to the 3rd deck at Minute Maid Park. That's an absolute blast.
Righty delivers. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Vladdy with a star scraper, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. Brian Reynolds here.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases, and they add a run. It's 7-2. Here's Francisco Lindor. Check swing, went around, 0-1. Lindor in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Pena tosses to first. Lindor retired.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, what a stop. Oops, he came home with it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. And that's down, a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fought off foul. Siri at third. d'Arnaud at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Suzuki running hard for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Cease back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit hard, base hit.
Everything came together for him. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase him the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Ohtani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Chris, let's not forget that Tatis was the cover guy. MLB The Show 2021. Everybody remembers that.
Yes, they do.
Tatis waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve under it. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Riley swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air out towards right center. Series sizing it up. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Start of the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Jose Altuve. And they get Altuve for the out. And there's one away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
That's a hit.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Brian Reynolds. And a base hit. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
That's a base hit as a run scores. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Next pitch is popped up. Jose Siri next up for the Braves. Line drive, base hit. One run is in.
Nicely done. Brings home two. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Puts the squeeze on it, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Bottom four, and now for the Jays, Manny Machado. The wind of the pitch. And Manny gets a piece.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Guerrero makes the grab. One up, one down. Here's a speed threat. Jeremy Pena struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped. That's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Outman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. Pena, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. That one ripped right center field. Acuna going back some more, still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Contreras now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ground ball left side. Throw to first is in time, and Contreras is back here at the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald
The
Acuna
pitch.
Jr.
Back to the mound, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and Acuna retired. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Tries to get back and save.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Vladdy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's down. A base hit.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And that gets down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And it stays fair. Vladdy coming around third. The throw into second. Tries to get back and save.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Finnegan.
Tatis makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Seiya Suzuki. Good eye right there.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it's caught for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab. 2 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 11-3. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out.
Come and get it.
Back here at Rogers Center. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. That's a laser base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Darno, the next to hit, takes outside. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Man at first. And next for Atlanta, Jose Altuve. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one hops the wall. One run across. Altuve around third. The relay to the plate. In there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And gone. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 15-3. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Outman sizes this one up, and that's the inning. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Austin Riley.
The first baseman, Austin.
He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley. But you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Altuve slings to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here's Manny Machado now. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Siri in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across. That ends the frame.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that these guys are playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse guy is giving you the same good food he's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our
like really trying to get millies, get a bigger high view so vivid, a couple cars and raw chrome really. You think materials make me sound silly, like how are you so good? How are you so good? You say we don't need that money. 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 When I get hot like the summer, when the AC on the light feel tunnel. You wanna cuddle when I think I might funnel. I'm feeling lucky, so I might play the numbers. I'm on the come up, gotta get mine before the tech folk run up. I need a 10, 20, 50s and 100s.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third,
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. And it's a 1-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. What a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
Fires across the diamond, and they take care of Tatis for the. Back at Truist Park, here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss. Gets him to chase after that one.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Misses off the plate. And it's a ball and a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Throws to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Alvarez stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and that is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, here's Austin Riley. Wheeler back to work. That's out to center field. Siri in position. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down. Manny Machado up to the plate.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
On the ground. Lindor whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Pena.
That's to third, and it goes just foul. 2021 was Wheeler's year, an all-star as we mentioned, but he also led the National League in innings, in strikeouts, and as well in WAR. Now a fly ball to right center. Siri makes the play, and that is that. Welcome back, bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Strike 2. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. And here is Devers. First pitch just misses. And a swing and a miss there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Tatis ranging back some more, and that one is off the wall. The throw to third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. Devers headed home. He's also in to score, and they lead by 2. On about third, but back to second safely.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
They say it went. Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Next offering is fouled back. Tatis really on his horse for it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and misses. 0-1. Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He is plays made there, and that retires the side. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder James Outman. In the air to left center. Siri in position. Makes the catch for the out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Right side. Acuna there. He makes the grab. Out number 2. Seiya Suzuki the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Wheeler, 32 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Tatis going back on this one. Looking up. Suzuki running hard for it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Doubled his first time up. Chris, Alvarez has turned into one of the best young hitters, maybe one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's got some of the most raw power in the entire game. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
And the righty deals. Outman raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Bichette makes his way towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Wheeler back to work.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Fires over to Guerrero. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani at the plate now as he chases after that one. The Jays hitless so far in the game. This to center field. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's Jose Siri. Here, the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Devers in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Austin Riley. The pitch. Liner, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Machado. Squirts away a little bit. The 1-0. Popped up. And there's one down. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear and then went on to be a third-round pick of the Astros in 2018. Here's a high chopper. On the ground, out to short. Tags the runner. And no throw. He's into first easily. So up next for Toronto, James Outman. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Tag. Save. Stolen base. D'Arnaud too late with a throw. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Pena coming home. He scores, and they trail by 1. And now he's out trying to get back. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Travis d'Arnaud. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Handled by Machado. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Acuna at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Outman gets under it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back. Top 6. Here's the Toronto catcher, Wilson Contreras. The right-hander back to work. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And he lays down a bunt. Contreras on at first, nobody out. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Now that's smacked to right center. And it's into the gap. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Ohtani up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. An absolutely majestic shot, and they add a pair. It's 4-2. Austin Riley next up for the Blue Jays. Righty reliever out of the pen, James Karinchak. He's into the game with the bases empty. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. Well, we go bottom six. Here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Wastes no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That one fouled off. Guerrero over at first with one away. Tatis really on his horse for it. He's got it, and there's two away. So up next, Jose Siri.
The center fielder, Jose
Siri measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. The pitch. That one to first, and that's a fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
At the belt and fires. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. And the pitch. And a count 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly, First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Outman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. Karinchak. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff. That result. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Altuve relay to second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Runner takes off. Karinchak with a move to first. Pena back in on a dive. 0-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Pena. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting. The right field.
First and third, 2 away. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. And a foul ball. Pena on third. Contreras on at first with 2 down. Two on, 2 outs. Bounce to third. Devers tosses across to first. That's the 3rd out.
3 from the traditional.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's Devers at the plate. Ohtani back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
On to Riley. And Devers is set down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Tarno in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. And the pitch.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pena. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Luke.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other way, and that's a fair ball. And now it rolls all the way to the wall.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a miss.
No
Going
ball.
one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. In the air, out towards left center. Siri in position. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
2-0. There's a strike. And that's outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Number 65.
Next to hit, Jose Altuve. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On to second, they get 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
And that's a base hit. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
And the 1-0. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bichette. Now a jump throw. Third out, and that ends the frame. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Austin Riley. On the mound now, Jimmy Herget.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And fouled off. Herget goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. And a 1-2. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
In the dirt, on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
He swings and fouls one off. And he deals.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
2-2.
kicks and fires. High in the air, out to right. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. High fly ball out to center field. Siri in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now here is Brian Reynolds. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
There's a strike.
1-2.
And now it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. Now in for the Braves, Jose Siri.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jock Peterson. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. No outs, runner over at third. Sneaks through, base hit, and he can't come up with it.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Eli White. Devers at the plate now. That's ball 1. Munoz checks the runner. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Runner takes off. Riley. The tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
In plenty of time to first, Lindor retire. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs.
Out here moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out the city. Heard he got in a heart full of envy. Nowadays, hate to see it when you win it. Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you nasty. Man, but I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real, I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must see.
Just between me and you. Just between me and you. Just gotta see that. You just gotta see that. The crowd can't do what they do. The crowd can't do what. Keep working and your dreams might come true. And your dreams might come true. She think I could be more romantic. I told her don't panic. My head is way out of this planet. I'm way too poetic looking for my Janet. I'm in a bad mood, need to go get a package. They tryna do damage that she just won't manage. I stay on my pivot, ain't losing my balance. When people be different, don't trip on their habits. Keep loving yourself, don't worry about their absence.
Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must see.
Just between me and you. You just gotta see that through. Crowd can't do what they do. Keep working and your dreams might come true.
Change had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Siri.
Atlanta, the center
The
fielder,
pitch.
Jose Siri.
That's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jose Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball one. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's the strike. Urias throws over, tries to get back and save. Runner at first with no outs here. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. First offering, misses the mark. Siri, the lead runner, out at second. Altuve on at first with nobody out. And it's 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The pitch.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 out now. 2 on, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Slings to second, and that's 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now shortstop.
And here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back. On the ground to third. Devers whips it to first on the run. And Bichette is retired. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Zingy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that one is inside. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. And they get Ohtani for the out. 2 away. White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James Shields and cash considerations. Tatis wondered, is it me? Am I not good enough?
Well, Boog, I think it was just a mistake by the Chicago White Sox that they still regret to this day. Sure, he was good enough, and he's proved that when healthy as a big leaguer.
Long run, nice grab. And that is that. Top of the second, leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Number 13, Ronald
The
Acuna
pitch.
Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that squirts through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
No score here in the second. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Suzuki running hard for it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Batting in, the left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Francisco Lindor at the plate now, and that's inside. Save.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Darno, the lead runner at second. Lindor at first, 2 out of the inning. Swings here and blasts one left field. Tatis going back. It's gone over the left field wall. He made him pay for that one, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fouled off. He was late. 0-1. Tatis really on his horse for it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Austin Riley. And that one fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big-time power. But what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove as the best defender at any position in his league.
The second baseman, Jeremy
And first offering is fouled off.
And one thing about Machado is that he's always been great defensively. It's not something that came along later after he established his bat. The defense was there from day one.
Righty delivers. And that one is inside, ball one. Into center. Siri makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back onto the third inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Urias back to work.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The 1-1. That one missed. Two now. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Guerrero Jr.
Outman on the move. Hauls it in, and there's two away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Singy, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. And makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, James Outman. The line to kick the pitch. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for three. And he makes it all the way to third with a two-out triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Back now in Toronto. On to the fourth. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And that gets down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Pena to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Suzuki running hard for it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The wind and the pitch. That one drilled left field. Reynolds ranging back some more. And it's off the top of the wall. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over aggressive.
This one popped up. Acuna there. And he makes the catch. One down. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. The next offering misses. Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ohtani stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Manny Machado now. Grounded out his first time. And that one cutting but missing down low. On the ground to third. Devers. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Francisco Lindor. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Suzuki makes the grab, 1 away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Outman ranging back some more, and it's off the wall. 1 run is in, and he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Machado. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
They say you win. See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 3-run homer, and they tack on 3. It's 9-0. And the batter now, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 33, AJ.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame, and for him just to put his name amongst that group this early in his career is so impressive.
Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Devers lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
I got my blessing to get the blessing for the brethren.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy
The pitch.
Pena.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one hit to right. Acuna after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down. And next for Toronto, James Outman. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. He sends it out of here, and they inch closer. It's 9-1. So one out, nobody on. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And Contreras is retired.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next for Toronto, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Francisco Lindor. Minter back to work. Ball one there. Minter in his 5th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty. Bichette whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And downstairs, Altuve, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And the pitch. It's in and out of his glove. Two outs, runner at first. Yordan Alvarez will hit next.
Yordan Alvarez.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now 2-1. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. And that one's gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In there for strike 1. And a good eye there. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Bichette gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. A new arm into the game, the righty Camilo Doval.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Reynolds makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish, 1 for 2.
Shohei Ohtani.
That one hammered center field. Siri going back some more, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game